Hey guys, MBR here, and we are back with a brand new rebuild. Today we'll be rebuilding a team we rebuilt a little bit of a while ago in the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I want to start getting back into these. You guys saw me do it with the Giants, and you guys really did like that one. So I'm going to be rebuilding teams we rebuilt a little bit ago. Also, I'm going to start doing historic rebuilds. Now that it's kind of the off-season, stuff's a little bit slower just because it's like right in between the Super Bowl and thing. I'm gonna be trying to start a new series. You guys don't seem like the Raiders one that much, so we're trying to start a new one. But yeah, the Arizona Cardinals. Now, last time we rebuilt them, we had Sam Darnold at quarterback. We had a lot of different things. Chad Williams was our second receiver. It was a lot. But since then, Josh Rosen is now the starting quarterback. Sam Bradford was cut. David Johnson, instead of being a 93, is an 87 now. Larry Fitz is an 85. Offensive line is still terrible. Tight end position is going to be a position we need to look at. Linebacking core needs to be fixed. I like our safeties. Troy Boston, DJ Swearinger, two really good safeties. We have a good cornerback duo. If we can get a third one, or David Amerson, if something could happen with David Amerson, we could be really good. And I like how we are on the defensive front. I think maybe one more player, hopefully the D tackle position, we'd be good. I'm going to put Marcus Golden on the trade blocks too. I have a few guys on the trade blocks. Hassan Reddick is a speed rusher. He is better at left end than he is at left side linebacker. I don't want to switch to a 4-3. So, I mean a 3-4, so that's where I'm going to keep him. But yeah, linebacking core. Everywhere except for halfback and quarterback is going to be looked at in the draft and everything. We will be using real prospects, but yeah, Arizona Cardinals last year, not a good season. This defense is probably going to be the biggest thing I'm going to look to overhaul. Almost forgot to put Antoine Bethea on the trade block too, but the defense is going to be looking like just a humongous overhaul. Same thing with this offensive line, even this receiving core. Larry Fitz is probably going to retire the next 2 years. Christian Kirk, I want him to be our new slot wide receiver. Is he in the slot? Yes, he is. Perfect. I want him to be our slot wide receiver. I want to get one or two more guys there, and I just want to build around Josh Rosen and David Johnson. So it's going to be more than a 1-year rebuild. It's going to take us a little bit more than 1 year to get this done. But I think once it's kind of all molded and finished, we could be a very, very good team. Hey guys, now I went on the trade block. Nobody was trying to trade for any of our players, so I had to go into the manual trades and do it. But Marcus Golden will be shipped off to the Raiders for a 3rd round pick this year. Honestly, we had another guy who was even better than him. Marcus Golden had a really, really good season, I believe back in 2017, back when the Cardinals were pretty good, but he's kind of fell off since. He's a young player still. We got a 3rd round pick for him. I'm not mad about this trade. Juan Bethea is going to be a Dolphin now. We're getting him for a next year's 3rd round pick. I tried to get a next year's 1st round pick, I'm not going to lie, and it was very close. But I want to keep things realistic. I don't think someone's trading too much for a 30-plus-year-old safety. And Juan Bethea used to be really, really good with the Colts. Signed with us. He was pretty good. I think it was like the first 1 or 2 years. But I just think it is time for him to leave. He's going to be going out to sunny Miami for a next year's 3rd. Okay, so kind of like how me and I bet everyone else watching this expected, we did not make the playoffs this first year. We ended up going 6-10, which I'm not mad with at all. Looking at stats for the season, 3,900 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 9 interceptions for Josh Rosen. That's not a bad stat line at all. Sacked 41 times. Rushing almost 1,200 yards for David Johnson, 9 touchdowns, 1 fumble. Receiving, Christian Kirk, over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Larry Fitz, 955 and 11. That's what I like to see from our top 2 receivers. Oh, so that's bad. We don't gotta go get set. Josh Bine is going to be our leading tackler. Tackles for loss, though. 20 by Robert Nkemdiche. Sacks, 9.5 by Robert Nkemdiche. All right. 8 by Hassan Reddick. 6.5 from Chandler Jones and 4.5 for Corey Peters. Looking at the interceptions, 3 from Budda Baker, 2 from Josh Bynes, 2 from DJ Swearinger, 2 from Pat Pete, 1 from Hassan Reddick. Wow. All right, Hassan. 1 by Trey Boston and 1 by Dayon Buchanan. I like that stat line. I really like those stat lines. Tom Brady is going to win the MVP. In the NFC, it is going to be Matt Ryan, no cards. Defensive player is going to be Khalil Mack, no cards. Offensive rookie of the year is going to be Josh Rosen. That's why he has that star development now. Christian Kirk is right here at number 5. That's what I like to see. That is right there what I love to see. Defensive rookie of the year is going to be Fred Warner. I don't really think we had any defensive rookies. But we will have next year because I'm definitely looking to draft on the defensive side of the ball in this offensive line. I really want to draft a defensive tackle, especially because we are using real prospects. There's some good D-tackle people. But also, I might draft on the ends just because I like David Emerson's fine where he is right now. But I'm looking towards the linebacker. Front 7. I'm looking towards front 7. I feel like we have 2 of the positions kind of locked down. And then these 2. Chandler Jones he's going to be 30. So we might have to look to move on from him. The same thing with Corey Peters, who is 31. So we're going to have to look to move on these 2. But I think linebacking core is going to be the number 1 thing. So I guess I'll see you guys throughout the offseason. Okay, guys. So we're not making a lot of signings, but we're making a lot of big signings. Trevor Williams being the first one, 83 overall. Just to get that third cornerback locked up, that would be humongous for us. And then I actually have to finish outbidding. But we need some people on the offensive line. And Darrell Williams is probably going to be our best shot at that. Darrell Williams is probably going to be ours. And I decided to get Malcolm Brown so we can get rid of Corey Peters' contract. I'm also going to be trying to get rid of Mikey Upatis and Justin Pughes, depending on who we do draft. But yeah, there's a lot of guys that I'm targeting in this year's draft. Some wide receivers, but I think I'm going to mostly save that for next year because I think there's a really talented group of wide receivers next year. Darrell Williams rejects. Malcolm Brown, all right. Not the best. Not the best at all. Oh, it's tough. That is very, very tough. We might have to go offensive line first round instead of linebacker, which is where I wanted to go. We'll see. We will see, though. Hopefully, we can get better throughout the draft. Okay, guys, so with this first pick, I will be picking up Elton Jenkins. I was debating between him and Michael Detier and Dalton Reisner, but I think we will probably be trading up to the first pick in the second round to hopefully select one of these 2 players. But for this one, it is going to be Elton Jenkins. I'm trying to build interior out. Elton Jenkins, 74 quick development. He has good strength. So I could probably move him out to guard and he'll be a little bit better. But I'll definitely take that with the quick development and the scheme fit. 100% good pick. We were able to trade up into the first pick in the second round with being able to unload Justin Pughes' humongous contract, thank God, and 2 fourth-round picks, 1 for this year and 1 for next year. So we are on the clock, and we will be picking up the guard out of Wisconsin, Michael Dieter. He's going to be a 73 quick development, another guy who I'm completely fine because he's going to develop, and he's going to develop well. He's a scheme fit with the quick, so I expect him to do very, very well in this offensive line. Now, in the second round, the 9th pick, I'm going to be picking up Deebo Samuel, 72 quick development. Development trait's really what I'm going for right now. I like that he's probably going to be a 3rd receiver for us this year. I'm not sure where Larry Fitz is with his contract. I'm pretty sure he retired, actually. He's probably going to be a 3rd receiver for us, which I'm completely fine with. He can develop in that slot role, and he could be a big player for us down the road. Okay, so this is what the team is looking like. It is not looking good at all, but I don't really expect it to look good right now, especially the offensive line. Not looking the best. We have 2 rookies. Hopefully they can develop. I'm going to try and grab some rookies or grab some guys in free agency to fill up the rest of these positions. But offensively, I don't think we look that bad from a developmental standpoint. Christian Kirk's going to be our number 1. I'm going to get somebody next year in the draft, hopefully in the first, second round. And Deebo Samuel is hopefully going to be our number 2 or number 3, depending on how the other guy develops. We need linebackers. I decided to draft Anfernee Jennings, who's a speed rusher or a power rusher. He's a power rusher. 73 quick development. He has 0 zone coverage or anything. And he has 84 speed. So he's really supposed to be down here. But I can't put him there. I needed a linebacker to fill up some sort of spot. So we're going to be looking for pass coverage linebackers, hopefully throughout free agency. But yeah, that's how we're looking like right now. Overall, I don't think this team's terrible. I think defensive side is getting better and better by the day. We just need to get better on the offensive side, especially in the offensive line. So hopefully we can do that this year. See how we do. Okay, guys. So as we expected, we did not make the playoffs. Didn't do good. We went 2-14. Almost said 2-4. We went 2-14. Josh Rosen's 3,500 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Suffered that sophomore slump. David Johnson just over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Receiving, yeah, he's Christian Kirk. Yeah, just nothing to see there. And then this offensive line, there's probably a lot to see. Yeah. Elton Jenkins actually had the most points in the offensive line, like 4 or 5. Josh Bynes led us in tackles for loss. It's going to be 16 by Hassan Reddick. Sacks, 8.5 by Hassan Reddick, 6.5 for Robert Kandichi, and 4 for Afreen Jennings. Interception, we have 4 from DJ Swearinger, 4 from Trey Boston, 3 from Pat P, and 1 for a few other players. Overall, pretty bad, but we're going to have like a first pick, so I'm not mad. No Cardinals in the MVP race for Todd Gurley's going to win the NFC. Defensive Player of the Year is going to be, well, yeah, nobody from us, but Fred Warner is going to win it. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Elijah Holyfield, with Deebo Samuel coming in at number 3. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year, is that going to be Nate Hall? He was a guy drafted in the 7th round who had quick development. Then Afreen Jennings, he was like a 65 overall. Wow. All right. Okay, man. Afreen Jennings is going to be there too. So we have 1 and 2 for Defensive Players of the Year. Pretty good. This year I'm definitely going to be looking towards offensive line in free agency. I want to try to shore up left and right tackle. I think we have our guard and our center shored up, but left and right tackle is going to be a big need for us. Next thing I'm going to try to do is get better receivers. And then after that is going to be linebackers. That's how I'm kind of looking at everything right now. Let's hopefully it all pans out this year. Okay, guys, so we're only going to be making 2 transactions. That is going to be the 2 biggest ones. Rodney Hudson, he holds his rating pretty well, surprisingly. We learned that in our Raiders rebuild. He holds his rating decently. So we're going to give him this 4-year contract that he wants. He's going to be there, probably going to be switched over to a guard spot, where he would go up. And then Andrew Whitworth, a quick 1-year deal just so we have a left tackle this year. And I'm going to try and draft somebody decently high. I'm actually probably going to be trading away a fan favorite because he's starting to get really old and really bad. So, yeah, that's probably going to be done too just so we can have more cap space for next year because we have to re-sign a few big faces. But Andrew Whitworth, Rodney Hudson are going to be the 2 guys. Hopefully we get in for agency. We're going to go to the next week and figure that out. Are we going to get them? Let's hope. I at least want 1. Probably going to get Andrew Whitworth. I'm not so sure about Rodney Hudson. Rodney Hudson does reject, but I'm completely fine with getting Andrew Whitworth. Now, tackle, right tackle, and left guard are going to be the 2 biggest spots for us. And then place on the defense. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so we will be sending Chris Jones in a Chris Jones for a 2nd round pick to the Panthers. He was just getting old. Chris Jones is getting very, very old. And we have a few places. We have this very first overall pick. I don't want to go offensive line with this pick. That's going to be there's so many good offensive linemen this year. But it's really hard because I want to go to it, but I also really want to get T. Higgins. I really like T. Higgins. I very, very much want to get him or Jerry Jeudy. But I think getting a tackle is probably most important. And also someone like a Chase Young we need. Oh, this is actually pretty hard. But I think we need that 3rd weapon. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab Jerry Jeudy. out of Alabama to be the first overall pick. He's going to be an 82 overall with quick development. That's a first overall pick right there. And he's going to fit right into this offense. 93 speed, 92 excel, 87 catching. That's what I like to see. See you guys in the first overall pick in the second round. We'll be picking up Calvin. With the first overall pick in the second round, we'll be picking up Calvin Thorn Martin, or whatever, from Oregon. 6'5", 307, 30 reps on the bench press. Pick him up here. 75 normal development, but he's at least going to be a starter. That's what I'm looking at as. He's at least going to be a starter over there on that right side. I'm more than fine to have Calvin Throckmorton. Okay, guys, this guy, Curtis Weaver, is still here in the second round. Never heard of him. Out of Boise State, he's a pass rusher. So I'm going to pick him up. He's a 77. Okay, he's probably going to go up when we switch into defensive line. That's a very, very good pickup for us. Curtis Weaver, hopefully going to be our new right end. Okay, guys, another pretty good starter on this team. 76, only normal development. I didn't think he was going to be too much, but Ryan Brates here in the third round. First pick in the third round. Hopefully going to be a mainstay on our offensive line if he could develop just a tiny bit. Into year number 3, we're looking a lot better. 81 offense, 81 defense. It's still with this linebacking core. It's probably our weakest area. Our offensive line has gotten better. I think our wide receivers has gotten a lot better. Halfback, quarterback, everything has gotten better. Hopefully, maybe we can make a push for the playoffs. I'm not going to push it, but hopefully in this year number 3, we can make a little bit of noise in the NFC. And hopefully, I keep on saying hopefully. Well, let's see if we can do that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, guys, so we did make the playoffs on an 8-8. Looks like the NFC wasn't that challenged, I guess. I will show you guys the thing just to make sure I didn't force anything. I will show you guys the schedules. Regular season. Yep. No forced wins. We actually did go 8-8. We went in bad losing. Yeah. Second half of the season was decent. Yeah, second in the NFC West. Looks like we're finally starting to kind of cement ourselves as an NFC powerhouse, some sort of. Josh Rosen sacked 51 times, dude. 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Rushing, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns from David Johnson. Receiving, nobody, well, one person, Deebo Samuel, close to 1,000 yards. 808 for Christian Kirk, and 792 for Jerry Jeudy with 6 touchdowns for the two, I guess, rookies, I guess we can call them, because where we are. Andrew Whitworth, I want to see better from Andrew Whitworth. I really, really do. Same thing with Calvin Thornbrock or whatever. Josh Bynes is going to lead us in tackles. Tackles for loss. It's going to be 12 by Robert Kondichi. I see an 11 sack guy. That's going to be Aferneen Jennings, really. The outside linebacker. 8.5 for Son Reddick, 8 for Robert Kondichi. Interceptions, 2 for Trevor Williams, and 1 for a handful of players. Decent season from us. Overall, decent season from us. Going to the yearly rewards. Todd Gurley is going to win the MVP. No Cardinals in the NFC. It is going to be Todd Gurley. No Cardinals. Defensive player is going to be Leighton Vander Esch. No Cards. Offensive rookie of the year is going to be Tua Tagovailoa. Jerry Jeudy at number 3. Defensive rookie of the year is going to be C.J. Henderson. And no cards? No. Curtis Weaver right here. He actually did have a few upgrade points. He is looking to be a pretty good defensive end. What do you go up to? He's up to 79 now. But because it is year 3, we'll be not simming it, we'll be playing the moments. So I'll see you guys in the game. Okay, so the Rams are going to come out to an early lead, 7-0, and they are just coming at us right now. Their offense is coming right at us. 10-0. We are going to take over. Remember, we only have 3 times we were allowed to take over, and I think right now is going to be one of them. Let's see what this Cardinals team can do. First time in the playoffs since, 2015 it would have been, with Carson Palmer. And they went to the NFC Championship. See what we can do here. Nothing, right there. We got Jerry Jeudy on that side, on that side of the field. I want to run the ball a little bit. I think we are going to run a screen just because David Johnson is electric. We want to give him the ball. Screens have been really weird this year. This one's going to work. And we're going to cut back inside. David Johnson is going to get some yardage. We're going to run the hurry up 100%. Ooh, the corner's playing off. I could have Christian Kirk here. Depending on what the coverage is, I definitely could have him. I have him. Christian Kirk. This touchdown. Easy touchdown. Christian Kirk burns Marcus Peters on a double move. And that is going to be a 46-yard touchdown. We're going to get that one pretty easily. We're just going to keep on going. Another 2-minute drill. We're going to skip this one. Come on, let's not let them score points for the half. All right. And red zone alert, we have to take advantage of this. We have to score touchdowns here. Nothing else but touchdowns. Because we need to, you know, get our offense moving a little bit. No one, X. RB. Right there. Ah, man, I wanted to get out of bounds. We need to use the hurry up as much as we can, just because. Good, I'm going to say, good play by Josh Rosen, breaking off the sack. We're going to try to get him out of the pocket just a little bit. Aaron Donald. But we're going to, oh, Christian Kirk with the grab for another touchdown. That's what I like to see. These Cardinals are not going down without a fight. Now our defense needs to make some sort of stop. 14. All right. This could be big. It's 14-20. I'm going to return the punt. No, we're going to let it go. Damn it. I should not have done that. Let it run. Yep. Oh, not good. I'm going to try to run the ball a little bit. I do not want to pass it, especially with their defensive front. Run a quick pass. Yeah, they're sending 4. Come on, Josh Rosen. 1 yard. I'll take that. Big end-of-game drive. I want to run the ball, but their defensive front is really good. Like, very, very good. I'm going to try to run where the safety isn't. And see if we can have some sort of success. David Johnson. Okay, he's giving us a little bit of breathing room. But he's been shut down most of the day. I forgot I still have Steve Wilkes as the head coach. Don't want to have that. I forgot to put in Cliff Kingsbury. But all right, 3rd down and 3. This could result a lot here. Christian Kirk making plays with the 1st down on the bad throw. Jermaine Gresham's probably going to be my number 1 target here. He definitely is going to be my number 1 target. He's cleared out. Come on. What? Doesn't do nothing to try and catch that ball. Absolutely. That's such a trash animation. Such a trash animation. Oh, God, I hate that. Play key moments. God, that's disgusting. I hate that animation so much. Now we're going to score. Oh, God, animation is so terrible. I mean, we could still win. But I hate it when they have those stupid animations like that. Anybody, I had A open. I had B open. But I can't throw the ball. Alright. That is going to write our ends right there. And we're going to fall 14-28 against the Rams. That gets me a little bit mad. Bad animation. Very, very bad animation. You know, maybe I could have led the ball a little bit more, but at the same time, it's just like, come on. That is going to happen, and we're going to lose the LA Rams. Hopefully we can come back next season and be even better. But hey, stuff happens. I'll see you next year. Okay, guys, so we all right, so we are going to spend this free agency. OJ Howard being the first guy, 90 overall, scheme fit. We need a tight end threat. Sidney Jones, Pat Pete did not want to re-sign with us. We're gonna get younger and better with Sidney Jones. Jason Kelsey, just another guy on this offensive line. I might actually kick him out to tackle. I know he's a pretty good tackle in this game, and then Nick Kwiatkowski because we've been needing a middle linebacker. This whole entire game, this whole entire rebuild. So let's see, 2020 offseason, can we get something done here? Can we get some free agents? Accepted, rejected. Ah, damn it. I really wanted OJ Howard. Really wanted OJ Howard, but we're going to have to look somewhere else for a tight end now. Probably going to look in the draft, and even though defensive tackle is probably my number one need. We'll see. We'll see where we get a tight end, but we need one coming into this year. But I think we're in a pretty good place right now. Okay, guys, going into year number 4, this is. Last year we made the playoffs. Hopefully we can build off of that now. We still don't have a good tight end. Jason Kroom starting there. But team is looking better, especially the defense. Now we actually have legitimate linebackers. And we have 3 really good cornerbacks, a good D-line. I'm excited to see what we can do this year. Josh Rosen's looking better. Everyone's just looking better. It's going to be a good year for us, hopefully. So, see you guys at the end of it. Okay, so we don't get to make the playoffs in year number 4. We go 5-11. Not good at all. Josh Rosen, 3,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, sacked 48 times. His offensive line has been a problem. David Johnson is getting old. Receiving, nobody over 1,000 yards. Deebo Samuel, 868 with 6 touchdowns. Blocking, it's going to be terrible. Yeah. It's not good. We need to get some better offensive linemen. Nick Kwiatkowski, 132 yards. Tackles for loss. 132 tackles for loss. 13 sacks and 13 tackles for loss for Robert Kandichi. Not a good year for a D-line, though. Interceptions, yeah, not a good year for our interception numbers either. I'm not going to bother looking at rewards because we didn't really get anyone except for a rookie defensive tackle. Yeah, and Troy Vincent out of Ohio State. So, yeah, that's really all that we got this year. Hopefully we can get better next year. It's probably going to be mainly through free agency. So, I'll see you guys there. So I intend this to be our last season, so I said let's go all out in free agency. We're going to have the best cornerback core in the nation. Josh Jackson is going to be one of our guys. Tyquan Lewis to get our pass rusher up. Just basically get pressure up, get our D-line better. Rashad Higgins for a good third receiver. Will Hernandez beef up the offensive line. Same thing with Isaiah Wynn. And Jake Ryan for we can have a legit second middle linebacker. So let's see. I'm hoping I overbid for a lot of those guys, like overbid to where we had about I'm gonna go 50 mil rejected by Hernandez, but accepted by everyone else except for Lewis. Okay, I'm fine with the rejection from Hernandez, and I'm fine with the rejection from Lewis. We don't have a 2021 draft class, so I'm probably going to draft just regular rookies. I still have not gotten a tight end. We need a tight end. I'm probably going to try and get one of those in the draft, along with maybe a pass rusher. So, yeah, but overall, this team just got 10 times better. Jason Kelsey is probably going to move into center now, or actually into right guard probably. So, or he'll move to right tackle. That's smart. He should move to right tackle. So, and I completely forgot to get a running back. We're actually going to go get one right now because I did not sign back David Johnson. Because David Johnson wanted way too much money for what he was. So, running backs, sure. We're going to get Rashad Penny. I actually really do like Rashad Penny, so we're going to grab him. We're just going to give him whatever the hell he wants. We should get Rashad Penny, so I'll see you guys at the beginning of next season. Guys, going into our last season, 87 offense, 91 defense, we're looking better. We're looking a lot better. I finally actually did get a really good tight end here, in Colton Slow. He's a star development 81 overall rookie, which I am not mad about at all. Not very good speed, but good catching and everything. Not mad at all. Got Rashad Penny here. 3 good wide receivers. Defensively, we're just looking good, man. I'm not sure what to say except we are looking good. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited to see what we're going to do. Hopefully, we can do a little bit in this NFC. We definitely have good matchups. We have a good schedule, at least from what I think. We have a decent schedule. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys hopefully in the playoff. All right, guys, we're going to finish off the rebuild going 8-8 and not making the playoffs. Not good. Not good at all. Josh Rosen, a pretty good year, honestly. 3,600 yards, 34 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Rushing the ball, 1,200 yards, 3 touchdowns for Rashad Penny. God, I wish our receivers would actually do something. 919 is going to be the highest for Christian Kirk and 10 touchdowns. Blocking, offensive line just was not good at all. Defensively, 123 tackles for Nick Kwiatkowski. Tackles for loss going to be 11, Raro Kandichi. 9.5 sacks for Hassan Reddick. And interceptions 5 from Budda Baker and 3 from Trey Boston. Overall, a bad rebuild. Not good. The Arizona Cardinals, we tried our best. As nobody from the Cardinals is going to get here. We tried our best, but it's going to happen when stuff... Rebuilds are going to happen where... Actually, Josh Rosen was at number 9. But rebuilds are going to happen where we're just going to be bad. Honestly, we're just going to be bad. And what can you do about it? This was one of them. I definitely could have rebuilt the team a little bit better. But, hey, we had a really bad starting point. We made it pretty decently. I think we had a pretty good team. We put out a pretty good team out there. But, hey, if you guys did enjoy this episode, remember to go leave a like and go subscribe. It really helps me as a growing channel. Next rebuild will be out maybe next week, depending on how much you guys like this one. If you guys like this one a lot, next rebuild will be out tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that, and I will see you guys in our next